Joshua chapter 3. And Yahusha rose early in the morning, and they removed from Shittim and came to the Jordan. And he and all the children of Yasharel lodged there before they passed over. And it came to pass after 3 days that the officers went through the host, and they commanded the people, saying, When ye see at the ark of covenant of Yahuwah Elohim, and the priests of Levine bearing it, then ye shall remove from your place and go after it. Yet there shall be a space between you and it, about 2,000 cubits by measure. Come not near unto it, that ye may know the way by which we must go. For ye have not passed this way heretofore. And Yahusha said unto the people, Sanctify yourselves, for tomorrow Yahuwah will do wondrous among you. And Yahusha spoke unto the priests, saying, Take up the ark of covenant and pass over before the people. And they took up the ark of covenant and went before the people. And Yahuwah said unto Yahusha, This day will I begin to magnify you in the sight of all the Yasharel, that they may know that as I was with Moshe, so I will be with you. And you shall command the priests that bear the ark of covenant, saying, When ye are come to the brink of the water of the Jordan, ye shall stand still in the Jordan. And Yahusha said unto the children of Yasharel, Come hither and hear the words of Yahuwah Elohim. And Yahusha said, Hereby ye shall know that the living Elohim is among you, and that he will without fail drive out from before you the Kenaims, and the Shittims, and the Shevims, and the Perishims, and the Gergashims, and the Emorims, and the Yevukims. Behold, the ark of covenant, and the Adonai of all the earth passes over before you into the Jordan. Now therefore take you 12 men out of the tribes of Yasharel, out of every tribe a man, and it shall come to pass, as soon as the sole of your feet of the priests that bear the ark of Yahuwah, the Adonai of all the earth, shall rest in the water of Jordan, that the water of the Jordan shall be cut off from the waters that come down from above, and they shall stand among the heap. And it shall come to pass, when the people removed from their tents to pass over the Jordan, and the priests bearing the ark of covenant before the people, and as they that bore the ark were come unto the Jordan, and their feet of the priests that bore the ark were dipped in the brim of the water, that the waters which came down from above stood and rose above upon the heap, very far from the city of Adam, that is besides Tisared. And those that came down toward the sea of the plain, even the salt sea, failed and were cut off. And the people passed over right against Jericho. And the priests that bore the ark of covenant of Yahuwah stood firm on dry ground in the midst of the Jordan, and all the Yasharel passed over on dry ground, until all the people were passed clean over the Jordan. Yahshua chapter 4. And it came to pass, when all the people were clean passed over the Jordan, that Yahuwah spoke unto Yahusha, saying, Take you 12 men out of the people, out of every tribe a man, and command ye them, saying, Take ye hence out of the midst of the Jordan, out of the place where the priest's feet stood firm, 12 stones, and ye shall carry them over with you, and leave them in a lodging place, where ye shall lodge this night. Then Yahusha called the 12 men, whom he had prepared, of the children of Yasharel, out of every tribe a man. And Yahusha said unto them, Pass over before the ark of Yahuwah Elohim in the midst of the Jordan, and take ye up every man of you a stone upon his shoulder, according to the number of the tribes of the children of Yasharel, that this may be a sign among you, that when your children ask their fathers in time to come, saying, What mean ye by these stones? Then ye shall answer them, that the waters of the Jordan were cut off before the ark of covenant of Yahuwah. When it passed over the Jordan, the waters of Jordan were cut off. And these stones shall be for a memorial unto the children of Yasharel forever. And the children of Yasharel did so as Yahshua commanded, and took up 12 stones out of the midst of the Jordan, as Yahuwah spoke unto Yahusha, according to the number of the tribes of the children of Yasharel, and carried them over with them unto the place where they lodged, and laid them down there. And Yahusha set up 12 stones in the midst of the Jordan, in the place where the feet of the priests which bore the ark of covenant stood, and they are there unto this day. For the priests which bore the ark stood in the midst of the Jordan until everything was finished that Yahuwah commanded Yahusha to speak unto the people, according to all Moshe commanded Yahusha, and the people hasted and passed over. And it came to pass, when all the people were clean passed over, that the ark of Yahuwah passed over, and the priests in the presence of the people. And the children of Reuben, and the children of Gad, and the children of the tribe of Manasseh passed over armed before the children of Yahshua, as Moshe spoke unto them. About 40,000 prepared for war passed over before Yahuwah unto battle in the plains of Jericho. On that day Yahuwah magnified Yahusha in the sight of all Yasharal, and they feared him as they feared Moshe all the days of his life. And Yahuwah spoke unto Yahusha, saying, Command the priests that bear the ark of testimony, that they come up out of the Jordan. And Yahusha therefore commanded the priests, saying, Come ye up out of the Jordan. And it came to pass, when the priests that bore the ark of the covenant of Yahuwah were come up out of the midst of the Jordan, and the soles of their feet were lifted up unto the dry land, that the waters of the Jordan returned unto their place, and flowed over his banks as they did before. And the people came out of the Jordan on the 10th day of the first month, and encamped in Gilgal, in the east border of Jericho. And those 12 stones which they took out of the Jordan did Yahusha pitch in Gilgal. And he spoke unto the children of Yasharal, saying, When your children shall ask their fathers in time to come, saying, What mean ye these stones? Then ye shall let your children know, saying, Yasharal came over this Jordan on dry land. For Yahuwah Elohim dried up the water of the Jordan for before you, until ye passed over, as Yahuwah Elohim did to the Red Sea, which he dried up from before us until we were gone over, that all the people of the earth might know that the hand of Yahuwah, that it is mighty, that ye might fear Yahuwah Elohim forever.